Environmental studies is the having multidisciplinary because it is mutually related with all the subjects. Every subjects like ethics, ecology, biology, chemistry, atmospheric science, oceanography, geology, anthropology, archaeology, sociology, history, political science, engineering, economics, everywhere environmental science is linked. Environmental science having relation with each and every subject. At the same time, this also having mutual relationship, majorly having the three dimensions are there: environment, social, economic. Everywhere each subject having relation with environment, but environment, economic, then social, public plays vital role. Here, actually any product, anything should be environmentally and economically viable. Economically viable. What is means sustainability, sustainable development? How we can get sustainability? Then environmentally bearable, equitable, socially bearable, equitable. Economically also, economically viable, bearable, equitable. At that time only we will get sustainable development. These three, sustainability means environmentally, economically, socially bearable, viable, equitable, is known as sustainable development. Sustainable development. What is the need for public awareness regarding environment? So environment is the interdisciplinary. Actually, we have only one Mother Earth. We have only one Mother Earth. We are everybody, each and every living being is surviving, then living in the Mother Earth. We have to conserve our earth, our environment for our survival, for all the living beings' survival. In this regard, nowadays everything is environment is facing major issues. Buzzing thing is population growth, pollution, water scarcity, floods, droughts. Everything is interdependent and then affecting the living beings. Biodiversity. Hence, we have to aware to public regarding importance of environment. It is very essential to make the public awareness about the environment due to the selfishness, negligence, and irresponsible manner of human beings, especially human beings. Especially human beings. Other living beings are in nature, and then they are whatever up to their necessity, they are utilizing the environment and the natural resources. Except human being. Human being, whatever, wherever, it is available, natural resources or whatever it may be available, Simply, I mean, even though if now he or she may not be useful to them, also due to their selfishness, negligence, irresponsibility, they simply damaging, diminishing, deploying the natural resources. That is the problem. This leads to many serious issues. Natural cycles are disrupted. Indifference and ignorance of people towards an environment and loss of values are the main causes that give birth to many environmental issues. Many environmental issues. If we can manage natural resources sustainably, there is no problem. Whenever we are overutilization, misusing, then we are neglecting the natural resources. At that time, we are inventing the very serious issues. First thing is the population growth. Everywhere, even though still we are controlling the population, but population growth is there. Each and every, living being, including human being, especially human population, is increasing uh, day by day. I mean, year by year, decade by decade. Still, we are thinking, we are spelling out population is controlled. Still, there is a population growth is there, but we are controlling, but still growth is there. For enhancing population growth, at this only one, if population is increasing, what is happening? Natural resources. There is a lot of threat on natural resources. There is a lot of threat on uh, environment. Then poverty. Poverty also leads to environmental degradation. If suppose there is no food, mainly depending on the natural resources. If there is no shelter, simply anybody is cutting tree and then they can make their own shelter. Like that, then if there is no firewood, simply they are cutting the trees and then they are depending everything for their basic needs. Is less poverty is there, natural resources are threatening. One is like that direction, but the vast majority of our people are directly depending on the natural resources of the country for the basic needs. Of food, fuel, shelter, fodder, especially. Because majority of the developing countries, below poverty line countries, mainly depends on the natural resources. Environmental degradation has adversely affected the poor who depend upon the resources of the immediate surroundings. One thing is that, but developed countries are disturbing. Poverty makes poverty, those who are below poverty line, they are depending on the natural resources. Something environment is degrading. Those who are developed above the poverty line, they are creating their technology growth and then everything. Environment is degrading due to their over consumerism, over consumption, everything. If we can overcome the poverty, something environment, our surroundings little bit will be, regenerate. Then at the same time, agricultural growth. For agriculture, whenever population is increasing, and then including forest land, also converting the agricultural land. If much area is covered by forest, automatically environment will be sustained. But wherever forest land is converted to for other purposes, construction, laying of roads, agriculture, for developmental activities, whatever it may be, it leads to environmental damage. Then due to modern agriculture, utilization of fertilizers, pesticides, then soil erosion, salinity, also leads to the environmental degradation. Need to water. Then population explosion, development for agriculture necessity, everything, water also, water scarcity also, and then unexpected floods, and then unexpected rains, and then one side floods, another side droughts. This is also something disturbance. Then degradation of land due to various issues. Land degradation due to mining, deforestation, construction, dumping, dump yards, everything, overgrazing, soil erosion. This leads to land degradation. Then urbanization, construction of more industries, houses, buildings, everything. But everything is necessity, as well as everybody has to think. Wherever necessity, whenever necessity, then if we are doing like this, what is the problem? Then rapidly leading technology, dumping waste. Suppose simply nowadays we are purchasing many e-kind materials, laptops, telephones, mobiles, everything. Now technology era, communication, TVs, and then after simply 2 to 3 years, advanced version technology is developing. We are simply throwing, we are simply dumping, and then further next generation things we are using. That is also without thinking, we are simply throwing. That thing also makes crucial effect to the environment. Energy demanding. Energy demanding. Very for each and every aspect, we are depending on the energy with our lifestyle. Energy in the sense not only power, fuel, petroleum products, everything. Each and everything for the manufacture, for the utilization, environment is polluting. Then delirious consumption, crazy consumption. Fashion to consumption, purchasing. Then think, because development is good, technology development is good, but everything, each and everything we have to keep in mind. Without environment, without our mother earth, we may not survive. All these things, if we are simply throwing into the environment, simply throwing on our mother earth will be easily deteriorated, degraded. Where we will stand, where we can stay, where we can breathe, where we can get fresh water, fresh food. Development is good, but development with sense. Sense makes difference. You everybody has to utilize development, then technology development, any kind of development by with sense. Earth can tolerate up to certain extent. It has the capacity to act as a great sink to all the pollutants, but up to certain threshold, up to certain level only it can tolerance. It has the tolerance. Every individual has the tolerance. Like Earth having Mother Earth, the nature having much tolerance, patience to tolerate each and every aspect. But if it extremes, what will happen? It may not tolerate. So you can eat 1/4 kg of any of your interested fruits or food as per your limit, as per your threshold. If you have any excess, you may not. But like that, Mother Earth also having a lot of patience to tolerate, to degrade, to decompose any kind of pollutants. But if it exceeds what it can do, that is the problem. Then sustainable population, sustainable pollution, everything. Then how we has to create environmental awareness? First thing, environmental awareness. Actually, awareness must be created through formal and then informal education to all sections of the society. Through various methods. Then schools and colleges. Environmental education must be imparted to the students in schools and colleges, because today's citizens, today's children, today's kids are tomorrow's citizens. They has to do at the same time, whenever they learn from the beginning onwards recording, they can they love the environment and the Mother Earth. They have a lot of bondage between kids and then environment. We has to create towards the direction. Through mass media like radio, television, cable networks, everywhere, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, who has to educate the people towards environment and their issues through cartoons, documentaries, videos, plantation campaigns, street plays, whatever which is possible, and then easily inculcate, then easily import to the minds of society. Cinemas, various nowadays, pictures also towards greenery. Many pictures are coming. Then still, film about environmental education should be prepared and then screened in theatre compulsory. Like tobacco is injurious to the health. Smoking is injurious to the health. Like that, every whenever picture is beginning, some cartoons, some important advertisements regarding environment has also inculcated. That is also, lot of gathering will be wherever mass media is there. They can aware through newspaper, audio visual media, Then voluntary organizations, the services of Rotary, NCC, NSS, effectively utilized for spreading the environmental awareness. One thing is awareness, that is good research, education, then traditional techniques, folk plays, dramas, um, concept of eco marks, inculcating eco marks. So whatever environmentally viable, which are greenery, which are economically viable, that kind of things only we has to purchase to, I mean, environmentally eco-friendliness and then traditional heritages like that. Then leadership appeal, each and every individual, then leaders, political leaders, actors, every popular social reformers can make an appeal to the public about the urgency of environmental urgency and the importance of environmental conservation, environmental education. NGOs, voluntary organization, voluntarily they can help by advising the government about some local environmental issues. Also, they can be effective in organizing public uh, movements for protection of environment. The United Nations organization programs, awareness, skill, how we has to mitigate the pollution, knowledge, evaluation, ability, how we has to monitor, and then main thing is attitude and participation. If we can change the attitude of people, automatically environment will be conserved, protected. As well, one Chinese proverb is there: if you plant for 1 year, plant a rice. If you plant for 10 years, plant trees. And if you plant for 100 years, educate people. Suppose if there is an urgency, you has to survive. At that time, you has to take 1 year decisions, like planting rice and then vegetables like that. If you has the plan to survive for 10 years, you has to plant more trees. If you plan for future, not only 100 years, I mean, you has to educate people. Education makes difference. Awareness makes difference. In the 2004 Nobel Prize winner, Kenyan environmentalist Wangari Maathai has given a beautiful slogan: when we plant new trees, we plant the seeds of peace. Everything is depends on the environment, because everywhere for basic needs, basic things, basic utilities, we has to depend on the environment: food, shelter, fodder, uh, atmosphere, water, air, oxygen, everything for our survival. Hence, when we plant trees, we plant the seeds of peace. Actually, June 5th is the World Environmental Day, to raise global awareness, to take positive environmental actions, to protect nature and the planet Earth is run by the United Nations Environmental Program, UNEP. If we want to manage our planet Earth, we has to make all the persons environmentally educated. Everything we cannot expect from the government. Government alone also, it may not manage. Everybody is the part of the environment. Everybody has to manage the safeguard of the environment, stewardship of the environment. Now, can we expect other people to prevent environmental damage? We need to do ourselves. What is our contribution towards conservation of our environment? Through various positive attitudes, positive things, important things. This is the most important to need for public awareness regarding environment, because everything is multidisciplinary. Each and every living being is depends on the environment, on the mother earth, on the nature. We have only one planet to survive the living beings. That is the problem. We have to conserve our environment, and that direction we have to aware about the public towards environmental management.